Haba. How? Yeah, let me just adjust that a little bit. There we go. Just a fair warning to peeps. My throat is still sore. So I may occasionally have to, shut the fuck up. When did I get 400,000 on this? What? Oh, okay. What the heck? I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the VOD from last week and see what the fuck I did to get 400,000. Well, hello, Jason. How you doing? Yes. You, kinda did those in the wrong order there, Deletian. But that's fine. I will lubricate. Okay, now, also, I'm not stinky, so shut up, Jason. Added a couple neat things I might want to pop on. Okay. This is not really realistic playthrough, so don't need to worry about any of the realism mods that I downloaded. That thing I can't figure out how to get to work. Um. hmm. Hello, Skyfer. Yes, I know you're super disappointed that it wasn't your fault. Oh. Let's see. Maybe. Slap that in there, see if I might want to decide to use that instead. I'll put the Macdon headers in there as well. Hmm. Is this Omatana's one? I think this is Omatana's one. Could be wrong though. Oh, let's throw that in there. Um, I'm gonna get rid of this, I don't use that. Uh, that's kind of pants. Because the one thing I wanted it for to tell me the damage percentage of my vehicles, I can't seem to get it to do. Eh. I'm gonna grab this in case I decide to do sugar beets. And that looks, yeah. Grab this as that's all I really need. It's I'll throw that in there as well. I think that's Omatona's one. The good one. And this little no, I'm already got a better auger wagon. Start. I'm trying. It's why I'm being kind of quiet tonight. Also, I realized going back and looking at my um my YouTube video from the Derail Valley stream that I'm kinda loud anyway, so let's drop that gain filter down a little bit so it's not adding quite so much to my, in fact, you know what? Screw it. Let's just get rid of the gain filter. Boom. There we go. Now that should be good. I'm gonna have to go back and watch last week's VOD though to see what the fuck I did to get $400,000 on this playthrough. I think it was probably the wood products. If anyone can remember, feel free to chime in chat and let me know. Because it's gonna bug me now, because I'm very much used to... Ugh. Very much used to not having anywhere near this amount of money. Okay. Look here. Okay, so these two need to be harvested. These rice fields will need to be harvested next month. Don't have anything over at the store at the moment. Needs fertilizers, good. Well, it's too late to do any of that now, so. Haha. Um, did I have protractors? But the white. It's where. The Landini doesn't count, that's a vineyard tractor. Okay, so I have some options now since I got so much money. I could go for a new tractor. Um, Gonna eat up a big chunk of this though, even if I go for like the New Holland, which is what I would probably go for, to be honest. Massey's not bad. Not going for John Deere though. I'm not a fan of John Deere. It's overpriced for what you get. Like this New Holland, you can play 292 for the base setup, which is 351 horsepower. And then I have the possibility to upgrade it to 435. This John Deere, $6,500 more. Starts with 50 less horsepower and can only go up to 388 with upgrades. Also holds less fuel. You tell me that's worth it. Yeah, you get some really expensive stuff here. I think eventually I'll probably want to pick up this Fendt just because it can get up to 673 horsepower, and the only other way to get anything like that is to go for one of these quad tracks, and I'm not a big fan of the quad tracks. What's in the deals today? Just the windrower? Okay, no. So I could get a tractor. I could swap my Mac for a Volvo. Actually, that's cheaper than I was expecting. Yeah, 600 to 780, 470 to 500. I'd probably just go for the base game one, I think. Um, I could potentially upgrade my harvester to something with a bigger tank. Honestly, these modded class ones look really nice. Class isn't really a brand that I'm super familiar with, and I don't particularly have any strong feelings one way or the other with regards to it. Unlike, you know, John Deere that I don't particularly like, and you know, Case New Holland, which I do kind of like, because he's got to 20,000. This one can go up to 12,000. This one can go up to 10,500. So my current one is this one. I only have an 8,000 liter tank on it. Hello, Safi. So at most I could get like half again out of this one. Okay, 1,500. I could always just go for the completely unrealistic, you know. But the base game class ones are kind of high up, except for this one, which is no point in getting because it only has same like the only thing this one has over the Massey is an extra 5 kilometers an hour travel speed and a larger fuel tank. That's basically it. So I could get harvester. Um, I could also potentially. Yeah, not enough for that. Never mind. Although I could get the Colossus version. Um, hmm. Oh, I do want to replace my semi-trailer though with probably one of these drop deck ones or did I not install that mod? Could have sworn I enabled it. Ah, it's in here. Okay. Yeah. So I'd either want one of these base game drop decks or possibly this. This has the adjustable ramps that slide back and this is it kind of looks good, honestly. Or I could just go with base game drop deck with I think I'll just go with this one. I'll buy that. I'm gonna run my truck down and sell the current trailer. Leaves me 400,000. So I don't know. What do we think, tractor? What do we think, chat? I can get a new truck, a new tractor, or a new harvester. What do we think? Give me options, people, options. In the meantime, I'm gonna start harvesting. I think. That was dumb. I mean, I left the. I left the little tally lift thing right in the way. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Off with that turn. Also, what does everybody think of the idea of making Derail Valley a more permanent kind of addition to the channel? Most likely on the Saturday night. But what if I want to crash the train, Gaffer? I'm not necessarily, I'm almost certainly not going to always do it in VR. In fact, I'll probably mostly be desktop, to be honest. Just because doing it in VR, while it's enjoyable, it does severely limit how long I can go for before I start to get headaches and stuff. So yeah. Like, I mean, last, what was it, Monday we did it? I did like a couple hours or so in desktop first, and then I switched to VR for like the last couple hours of the stream, and even just those couple hours by the end of it, I was starting to not want the headset on. Hank, maybe The other issue as well, as we discovered last night, is last night, Monday. Um, if I play it in VR on stream, we have to choose between game audio or music. Unless I can figure out some workaround for that. And honestly, I'd rather have the music. Or, well, I'd rather have both, which is why I'll probably mostly do it in desktop. Because then I can do both. Um, Also, I did kind of go in and fiddle around with the controller profile that I found to make it a lot more comfortable for me to use. So now I can actually use a controller. What other things did I want to talk about? Ah, yes, merchandise. As some of you who are in my server may have seen, well, I know last week I talked about how I am hoping to switch over to using one of my VR chat avatars as my VTuber. Um, I did in fact speak to the creator of the avatar in question, and not only has she um, basically given her blessing for me to use her avatar as my main character, my main VTuber. And she's also given permission for me to uh, use said character's image for merchandise. So, if anybody has ideas, suggestions, things they would like to see, things they would like to own, um, with, you know, I mean, I know Safi and Skyfer have seen the avatar in question. I know Safi saw it very up close and personal last night. Oh. But yeah, if you have any ideas, items that you think would, you know, people would like, ideas for like what pictures to put on, like poses and whatnot, anything like that. Suggestions for sites that do that kind of merchandise stuff. Um, there is a suggestion channel in my Discord that you can drop all that stuff in. Or, just tell me straight up, I don't mind. Um, hmm. Here's another thing I could do with all that money. I could buy a production somewhere. Like a full-scale production instead of these little small ones that I'm currently working with. Or I could buy more land. More land might be the better option. Yeah, I kinda had to leave. I think it was actually like right during or just after Cutie's solo. I think Cutie had a solo last night. Um, because I was starting to get a headache. So I spoke to Smuggy and then I just kind of logged off, went and got something to eat and drink, and then started to feel a little better. So I watched I watched a squirrel play Derail Valley. Yeah, I watched some YouTube videos of Derail Valley and then went to bed. But yeah. Oh, and tomorrow I get to sleep in for a whole extra 2 hours because I swapped shifts with one of the girls at work, so I am now working at 8 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. Okay, now this is gonna be interesting because this is the field that I expanded, and I think that far edge over there is kind of poorly shaped for this header. I think it's gonna miss spots. Also, Safi, merchandise ideas. I need merchandise ideas. And also, I don't know if you were here Monday for the Derail Valley stream, but I would like your opinion on... Yep, there we go. Oh my god, we're missing that entire fucking... Oh, wow. Yes, would like your opinion on adding Derail Valley to the roster of games. Well, probably mostly the desktop version. I don't think I'll be doing the VR version very often on stream. That might be something that I'll save for like on the Discord server. Maybe stream some VR Discord Valley sometimes. Oh, I'm asking everybody for merch ideas. It's trust me, it's not just you. I'm asking all of chat. It's just you happen to be one of the more talkative peoples, so I figured I might actually get a response from you. There is a suggestions channel in my Discord server. For you can put in like merchandise ideas and whatnot, and if you happen to know good sites for getting the merchandise as well. I gotta speak to some other streamers about that and see where they get their merchandise from. Because I know there's multiple sites that specialize in that kind of thing, like merchandise for streamers, where like the streamer literally just has to supply the images and tell them what items they want them on, and they'll do the rest. They'll, manufacture and ship to order kind of thing. Uh, yeah, well, I'm thinking, I have some ideas, like stickers would be a good one. Posters and stuff. One thing that I saw, um, another streamer do actually that I want to do is mouse mats. The only I think probably the only streamer I've actually bought physical merchandise from, Cyberfade. He has also coincidentally one of the original owners of Crimson Moon, one of the clubs that I dance at. Um, he did he had like mouse mats and bath towels and stuff. Um, yeah, he's also like I think the only streamer I've actually bought physical merchandise from. Um, and that was he's actually my body pillow cover. Yes, my body pillow has Cyberfade on it. Although, at some point in the not too distant future, it may end up having Sky on it instead. After I get this picked up, I need to smooth this field to try and make sure it doesn't go doing this kind of skipping parts again next year. This is gonna be awkward. There we go. No problems. Also, yes, looking for suggestions for in-game things at the moment as well. I have $400,000. $400,000 due if you're Australian. Um, where's Smuggy? I need to decide what to do with it. My current ideas are a new truck in the European style, a new tractor in the large size, a new combine with a larger grain tank, or a piece of land. I'm going to let's quickly pop over here. Buy a Smuggy? I mean, what? I mean, while I wouldn't object to having a Smuggy, it's generally frowned upon to own people these days. They tend to look down on slavery in the modern era. But yeah, so my current thoughts are either a large tractor, most likely either the Massey or the New Holland. Um, which would honestly eat up most of this, would leave me like just 100,000 odd left afterwards. I could get new truck, grab the Volvo instead of this little Mac that I have here. Um, or I could go for a new harvester. Probably this one. Oh, hello, DG. I could, if I wanted to only get the harvester, I could get the Colossus one. I mean, if I go for this harvester, I could get the truck at the same time. Uh, if I go for the tractor, I can probably only get the tractor. The other possibility, of course, is to just buy more land. We've got this one here, 265,000. Got this one here for basically all my money, essentially. Um, there's also these poor fields down here for varying amounts. Well, we could probably get 3 of those ones. I was talking last time, I think, about getting these two here, joining them together, and then putting like something up here. Now, initially I had planned for that to be the debris crusher, but I already put that over here, so I could put something else there. I do not know, DG. It just started while I was at work today. Oh, I just realized there's still a chunk of that oat there that needs to be cut because it was being stupid. See if coming at it from this direction will do it. Damn. Nope. Just as much issue as coming from down. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this the hard way then. Also, yes, DG. In addition to wanting suggestions for what I do with my money in game at the moment, I'm also looking for suggestions for merchandise because I have permission now from my avatar creator to produce merchandise using the avatar. Not this avatar, the one that I use on my VRC streams. Um, howdy, howdy, Duggan. Uh, it's gonna get kind of annoying trying to having to ask for these suggestions every time somebody new shows up. Uh, mm, okay, so I've cut those fields. I'm now going to run the truck down to store, sell the trailers, sell that thing, get the new trailer. Depending on how much money I get from that, I might just get the new truck as well. That is empty, okay. Yeah, because I kind of realized that since I've got that combination forklift slash telehandler thing now, um, I'd much rather just be able to bring that with me if I need a forklift somewhere rather than having this thing on the back of the trailer here. And also, if I get one of the regular drop deck trailers, I can honestly fit more on it than I can on this thing, I think. Really hope this is one of those like sore throat things where it like clears up overnight when I sleep. Because it would suck to still have this tomorrow. Uh, it's, it's like 48,000. Okay, you know what? selling all three of those will cover the price of the new Volvo truck, so I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, it's the... Okay, yeah, I don't need any of those. It's not that detailed of a sim. Yeah, I'm kind of really stripping this thing down. Yeah, no extras at all. Front mounting, what's that? Oh, just yeah. Bare bones Volvo truck. Okay. Okay, so I didn't quite cover the cost of it, but it covered most of the cost. There we go. I'm much more comfortable driving this kind of truck than I am with the North American ones. Okay, now. Okay, chat. Now's the time to decide. New tractor or new harvester? Skyper says tractor. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna put this up as a poll, because some people would be more willing to just click a button to vote rather than having to um, actually speak up in chat. I'm gonna set the duration for 10 minutes, and that should take it through to the end of the upcoming ad break. So go ahead and vote. And then I'll probably take this entire time actually from now through to the end of the ad actually to go to the bathroom and stuff. I think. And and grab a bottle of water because my Pepsi is done. I don't have any more Pepsi in the house, although I suppose I could DoorDash some. Uh, okay. Apparently tractor one. Okay. Uh, well, it does give me opportunity to sell one of my other tractors, I suppose. Although probably won't get very much money for it. Okay. What do we got? 381. You see, these two top out at the same horsepower. This one has more to start with, but their ultimate final top out is the same. It kind of makes sense considering they are basically the same tractor. Just with slight cosmetic differences. This one has 10 less horsepower at the top end. Starts considerably lower though. So your next oh, 40. What's your max? 425. 292, 500. 500. 500 more than the base price of this one. And you've got just 10 short of the top horsepower for the. You know what? Yeah, okay, we're getting the Massey. Gonna bump it up to the highest engine. That will be that. Boom, Massey purchased. There we go. New tractor acquired. Now, let's see if we can actually fit it on this trailer. Gonna be close. This trailer's not really designed for moving large farm equipment. Yellow tension belts. Nice. Okay, down to 89,000 now. So we won't be buying any extra land. Ale. guy for going out and getting funny blue check marks. What the heck? True, true. Well, for those that'll accept it anyway. I mean, there's some out there who won't even accept the friggin' VRC one, which, blows my mind. Like, they've been saying for years that VRChat needs to introduce some kind of age verification, and then VRChat introduces age verification, and they say it's not good enough. And it's like, what the fuck? Wait, am I further over than that? Oh yeah, this is so much easier to maneuver than the North American style trucks. I send it for easy ID verification, just in case any of my friends want to make content. Wow. I see where you're going. Where you're, um, yes. That was close. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it the easy way. Rather than drive it down there, I'm just gonna reset it down there. I have sore throat, yes. It's not too bad at the moment, but I may reach a point where I want to cut back on the talking just to make sure I don't make it worse. Yes, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we got that one there. production cement factory could use some more stone. So, oh, hey, empty. Yeah, and that's our big pile of wood chips, right? Yeah. On reflection, having this trailer in here probably wasn't the best idea. Oh, I gotta get it back out. Yep, leave it there. Nope, so I select the right thing. Crash that trailer into the side of that other trailer. Okay, so the Deutz now is pretty much going to be relegated to our forestry tractor. With... Oh. Oh. Hmm. Okay. No. What the fuck? Why did the Pepsi make my throat feel better, but the water's making it feel worse? What the hell? It should have been the other way around. Uh, okay, uh, yeah. Oh, yeah, so speaking of Derail Valley earlier, I did actually have my first oopsie whoopsie the other night. Although obviously I wasn't streaming, so, you know, it didn't get captured, but yeah. But yes, I had my first oopsie whoopsie on Derail Valley um the other night. I uh I almost blew the traction motors on the little DE2 shunter. Luckily the circuit breaker kicked in and yeah, I just popped the breaker instead, but you know, it was interesting. Yes, I didn't realize I was still rolling forward when I tried to apply power in the reverse direction. And yeah, the traction motors don't like that. The amps shot through the roof, and then the temperature shot through the roof, and then the circuit breaker kicked in and shut down the traction motors. Damn. I haven't even gotten all the way around the field yet, and I'm already almost full. This is canola. It's supposed to be a pretty low yielding crop. Mind you, I am getting a 30% boost. Swathing gives 20%, and then the little thing I've got attached on the bottom there gives another 10%. What am I doing? There we go. We're going to make use of our new purchase and a slightly older new purchase that I haven't had a chance to play with yet. Because this is the kind of thing you would actually take into the field to unload a harvester. But yes, for anyone who missed it earlier, I am looking for suggestions for merchandise ideas. Because I now have a viable path, if you will, a viable way to actually get merchandise out without having to spend an arm and a leg for artwork. And no, it does not involve using so-called AI art, because that's just, bleh. I'm sorry, no. As much as it sucks that I can't really afford to get actual art, I would still rather support actual artists by, if I can't actually commission them, then the very least I can do is not make use of frickin' AI art bots that, are trying to put them out of a fucking job, take their livelihoods and shit. So no, not AI art. But yes, there is a suggestions channel in my Discord if you have any ideas for merchandise. Obviously, links to my Discord and, everything else can be found in, usual place. It's it won't be merchandise featuring this avatar though. It will be the new one that I'm going to be switching to as soon as I work out how to convert it for VTubing. Oh hey, look, tractor for anybody just joining. Hello Tankard. Um, Mm-hmm. It's not bad. 20,900 liters out of this field. Canola, no less. You know what I totally forgot though? I was supposed to be saving to get the frickin' olive harvester. So I could turn this field into an olive grove and start doing olives. Have to be manually opened. Yeah, it does. Okay, not as much. It all fits. Oh wow, what is, oh, 2-1. Oh, I know. Maybe 1,900 per month. 3,600 per month. So about 1,200 less, but a decent price. Is this considerably faster than I was expecting for a small little farm production like. Then get our oh into 19. Well, that recipe is better than the base one. 960. Sure, the grain mill one is considerably faster than that. Yeah, 1,200. But you're getting more. Oh, it's not that much faster, and you're getting more out of your oats. Okay, yeah, so the oats are definitely going in here as well. What's your capacity for oats? So your capacity is at 27,000. Oh, okay, noted. Those, the windmill has collisions. Noted. As does the auger pipe on that on that chaser bin. Okay, so the pickup header is not having any trouble with this section. It's just the swather header apparently. And possibly a regular combine header would as well, but oh. I left that turned on, now it's trying to discharge into the harvester's grain bin. Because the pipe is out, it's automatically tracking to the nearest nearest receptacle. So all was finished. Hold on. Sorry, I just okay. Mm, good night, Skyfer. Yeah, assuming my throat doesn't get any worse anyway. Which, no guarantees since I have to work tomorrow, which means talking to customers. I mean, personally, I'd rather contract it out to multiple people, but, you know how I feel about that job. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, no. Have to... Dunk, dunk. And this one. Back up that one. Yeah, I hope so too. I might call it an early night tonight and get some extra sleep. Just to try and make sure that my voice is better. Oh, also, there may not be a Farm Sim Friday next week, just so people are aware. I don't know for sure yet, but I have been asked to do a thing on Friday. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to go for it or not. Whether I'm gonna actually do it or if I'm gonna come and do my usual Farm Sim Friday. I have not decided. Okay. Let's get... Okay, apparently whatever's there, I'm not gonna be able to get it. That's annoying. Mhm. Baler there. The baler. Brass, 1,000 liters. Straw with the forage wagon. Take it and sell it straight away. Shoot. Bits of oat there that I missed. Alright. Well, this won't pick it up anyway, so I can just get all the straw and then hop back in the harvester in a bit and pick up the remaining oat. Twitch ads. Oh, hello, Tarek. How you doing? Feeling nice. Well, I mean, other than, what's written down there, I'm doing okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. Squeaky wheel. Still squeaky. Because I'm not frickin' ordered that part again yet. There we go. Oh, that one didn't want to play ball. At all. Okay, never mind then. I guess that's all we're getting. doesn't he? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Alright, well, oh wait, because I should dump the 3 liters in. Oh, that 3 liters is gonna make a difference. Well, since this all fit in one trailer load, and uh, we're not going to be producing any more straw again until next harvest season, we'll probably just fit sitting in here and take it over to sell point at the best price rather than selling it immediately. I don't have any animals yet that I need straw for, so don't need to worry about saving it for that. No, wait, that's oat. Never mind. Well, it certainly makes that part a lot better. Let's hear. Hopefully, hopefully it'll also make this bit work better next year. Um, that was not what I wanted. There we go. Hmm. Oh, it doesn't let me. Doesn't need it at the moment. Yeah. Oops, I forgot that was there. Oh well. Time to order some more lime. Almost 20,000 for 80,000 liters. Yeah, let's go. That'll last me a couple of seasons. Whoop. Uh, uh, Oh my goodness, so that. Alright. Oh, okay. I might. Oh. Oh, fuck. uh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to call it here. Because this is just getting out of hand. Fucking. Oh my god. For some reason, the water seems to be making it worse. Alright. Uh. Yeah. Okay. No. No raid or anything tonight. Which, just my usual plugging of my links. YouTubes can check them out in my profile. Uh, yeah, good night. I'm gonna go try and get rid of this. I'm gonna, I don't know, rip my throat out or something. Make it stop.